Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Woodside, California, and the plan is to drive on La Honda Road, but there is a lot of traffic. It's the weekend. Today's Sunday. I even looked on Apple Maps, and La Honda Road or Highway 84, there's like red and orange patches in the road, so I honestly doubt I'm gonna do it or drive on that road. But I'm gonna head up there and I'll see, and depending on where the traffic is, I'll either go towards Skyline, or I'll go on Skyline Boulevard, or I'll just go straight. So where we're driving is up in the air, but I guess once this video is uploaded, you'll be able to know by the title of the video, and you'll know what road I drove. But anyways, today we're in the RC, and I'm sure you can tell, but the camera's on the selfie stick because I have to show you guys. It's a show you guys something. It's a surprise. I mean, to me it was a surprise. It was a really bad surprise that I didn't want, but I will show you guys when we do a little walk around. So let me show you what happened to the car. Alright, so here is the car again on the selfie stick. And the thing that happened was, and I'm sure you can see it, I'll try and get up close. If you see these two rock chips, so basically what happened was I was driving on 880, and if you're in the Bay, you know 880 is one of the worst roads in the Bay Area. But I was driving on 880, I was in my lane. The lane in front of me, there was no cars in front of me in my lane, so it was perfectly clear. But on the lane to my right, so diagonally in front of me, there was a blue Highlander, and something flew from underneath the car. It was either a rock or a metal object flew underneath the car. And that object hit my windshield. I'm sure you can see it right here. I have a chip on the windshield. And then it bounced off the windshield, and it hit my roof in two places. Obviously the paint is gone here, and when it hit this area right here in particular, I had a dent in the roof. So I'm going to attach some pictures when I edit this, so there will be a picture like somewhere in the corner, somewhere here, but you'll be able to see there was a dent right here and there was a mini dent right here, and in both of these places the paint got chipped off. It was just white, and I did a crappy touch-up paint job, as you can see, but I had to fix the dent. So I fixed the dent when was it? Friday, a few days ago. So the dent is fixed, but the chip is obviously there. So yeah, this is the little surprise that I had to show you. But let me just do a quick little walk around. I'll kind of talk about the dent in a bit. But yeah, this car is dirty. In a couple of days, I scheduled to get a paint correction done on the car. So I'm going to be essentially polishing the car, reapplying the ceramic coating, because the coating that I had, I'm just going to wait for that car to go by. The coating that I had was a 2-year ceramic coating, and I got it done about 2.5 years ago. And after I got the rock chip on the roof, I'm like, let me just schedule an appointment with my detailer to do a paint correction, try and fix this chip as best as he can, and reapply the ceramic coating. But yeah, please forgive the dirty car. It's gonna get detailed and paint corrected in a few days. But yeah, I mean, just in terms of the dent, to fix it, there was two solutions. One was a glue pull, where you put a I don't know, like a metal pole, and you pull on the dent. The dent place that I went to, Ted's Dent Works in Pleasanton, really good place. They really got me in and out within like 45 minutes, which was pretty crazy. But they were gonna do a glue pull, but then they saw the damage of the paint is broken, right? And you can't pull on it, because if you pull on it, then you're gonna pull out more paint. So what they did was, and they told me, they opened the sunroof, and there was an access point where they could put their tool and get rid of the dent. So it's kind of interesting how they did it. But yeah, I mean, this is as good as I could get it with my touch-up skills. Hopefully my detailer can make it better. But yeah, that is a little surprise that I had, or I don't know if it's a surprise, but yeah, that's what kind of happened to the car. But yep, it's all fixed. Just got to take care of the chip, reapply the coating, and she's good to go. But anyways, let us get back in the car, and we will figure out what road we are going to drive on today. So I will attach the GoPro to my cap, set everything up, and then I will start recording once I'm at the La Honda Road, Skyline Boulevard intersection, or junction, whatever you want to call it. So once I'm at that crossroads, I will see you guys there in about 10-15 minutes. Alright guys, we are at the junction. We are behind some GT3 RSs. I would like to follow them. I would like to be behind the GT3s. That'll be kind of cool. see. Are you waiting? 'Cause if you're waiting, I'm gonna go. Oh no, we lost our buddies. Well, I mean, at least we have an open road. I'll take that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Some cool cars here. Anyways, La Honda Road it is. It's been a minute since I've been on this road, especially with the lowering springs. I mean, I've driven here, but I haven't recorded a video with the springs, so you guys can kind of see how it does. Tires are old, just FYI. Really good. I have a lot of confidence right now. I'm just gonna focus on the road for a bit. Once we're stuck behind traffic, I can begin the podcast that is Bay Area Drives. Oh, slow charge. Oh, never mind. Thank you so much. Let's see if the Altima will let me pass. I should wear my sunglasses. It was cloudy coming up here, but now the sun's out. With the dirty windshield, the glare is pretty bad. But I guess I'll start with the dent. So the dent removal was around 300 bucks. The ceramic coating, reapply, reapplication, paint correction, rock chip repair, I don't actually know. I'm gonna have an appointment to go meet the detailer. Thank you. I'm gonna be meeting the detailer on a Wednesday, and he'll give me the quote. I'm honestly surprised by how empty the road is. And it's actually funny, speaking of that A3 and Altima, on the comments of my last video, I was talking to this guy, or someone commented that like no one on La Honda road's courteous. And I think I responded, I think over the past like 4 or 5 years or however long I've been driving on this road, I've only had like 2 or 3 people, you know, pull over for me to pass. I just had 2 right here in the span of like 1 drive, which is crazy. I don't know, it's kind of wild actually. Hey, but I'll take it. I rarely get an empty road, or not even not an empty road, but you know, an open road, or where people are courteous on La Honda road. So I'll take it. This is like a blessing, I guess. I guess it's what do you want to call it? I already had a rough experience with the Dent, so maybe the higher power in the sky is giving me some good luck. I don't know. Compared to Highway 9, the pavement is a bit rough here, more like broken, I guess. Not as good quality. I feel like some sway bars on this car would go pretty good, or go crazy. I mean, you just can't get rid of the sheer amount of body roll. I mean, but it's a Lexus. I mean, what do you expect? It's not a RCF. See, so I mean, there's like broken pavement, and the suspension of the car does not like broken pavement, because then the whole geometry or loading, you know, when the suspension loads up, it gets all messed up when the suspension is, or when the pavement is uneven. TTRS, I think that was a TTRS. That's nice. Are those old Porsches? I think. I'm not too good with classic cars. Like, I don't recognize them that well. I need to like learn my classic cars. I don't know if that was a Porsche or like old Nissans or Datsuns. All right, we were in the town of La Honda Road, or the town of La Honda Road, the town of La Honda. There are less than 1,000 people here. We'll slow down a bit. But yeah, I mean, in terms of, you know, has anything else happened with the car or anything else that I'm planning on doing? Not really. I'm kind of chilling with how the car is right now. No plans or motivation to do anything. I mean, I know I talked about the chrome delete. I had a couple of people in the comments say don't do it, it looks fine as is. And I think they're right. I'll, you know, leave it be. I mean, it hasn't bothered me, or I haven't had an itch recently to do the chrome delete. I've like accepted the gunmetal or dark chrome, whatever you want to call it. Is this fresh pavement? It looks new. I don't know. We'll also see how long we keep the recording, because towards the end of La Honda Road, the road just straightens out, so I may not even keep those portions. I'll cut it out, but we'll see. A lot of dirt on the road. I mean, it hasn't rained in about a week or 2, so it's kind of surprising how the road is so dirty or dusty. My car is going to be filthy, but again, I'm getting the ceramic coating redone on Wednesday, so I guess it's my detailer's problem, even though it's kind of mean. But like, you know, they're going to have to wash it and clay the car, do what they got to do. Because so before, or you know, when I first got the ceramic coating installed, the detailer was saying that, yeah, you know, if your car is garage kept, you only drive it on the weekends, you should get more than the 2 years, which is the warranty for the what did I get? I think, is it IGL Kenzo, or well, I got one of the IGL coatings that are only 2 years, or that's supposed to last 2 years. Yeah, he said it could last 4 years, and I think I could have stretched it out till, you know, maybe 3 or 4 years, but when I last washed the car in like early January, end of December, I noticed the beading properties weren't as strong as they used to be, especially on the rocker panel of the car and the rear bumper, so the lower part where the, you know, close to the tires, and which is to be expected, right? Because when you drive, you're kicking up dirt, rocks, you know, pollutants, whatever you want to call it. It's all hitting the lower part of the car. So that area of the car is always getting beat up. So whatever protection you have there is gonna it's gonna degrade faster. And I'm just gonna take it chill. I mean, oh, perfect timing, we're behind a truck now. But yeah, so I had noticed that. Could I have stretched it out longer? Yeah, because from what I understand with ceramic coatings, you can apply like paint sealants or toppers to help the longevity, kind of provide a sacrificial layer. And you know, you can definitely do that. I usually put a topper. I put it's one of the quick detailers by IGL. I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head. I'll kind of edit in text format what it's called. But that's what I would use as a topper. So every time I'd wash it, just use some quick detailer. It's supposed to help with beading and, you know, shining properties, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I would do. But yeah, I mean, the ceramic coating has held up pretty well. But after I got the dent and the chip, and I noticed that the dent place polished the roof a bit, so obviously when they polished it, the ceramic coating was gone on the roof, like this top portion up here. So I figured, let me just you know, redo it. So that is the plan. Hopefully it's not too expensive, but we'll see. And then I'm also going to talk to him about the PPF. So I remember in my 2-year video, the 2-year review video, I showed the chip that I had on the hood of the car, where the PPF, you know, I guess a rock penetrated the PPF. I want to see, you know, is there anything we can do? Or, I mean, I'm sure the only thing that we can do is a full replacement, which I don't think I want to do, because from what I understand, PPF, they have a 10-year warranty, but you want to keep an eye on the PPF once you're at the 3 to 5 year mark. You want to see how it's holding up, because if the PPF is beat up and you know, you're not taking care of it, if you pull off when you remove the PPF, you may pull out paint. So it really depends on how it is holding up. So that's kind of what we need to check to see if it's doing okay. But I think my overall, or you know, my general plan is to remove the PPF at the 5-year mark, because I've heard some people, they've kept it on for 7 or 8 years, and there is a high risk of pulling the paint. So it really just depends on how it is. But you know, when I go in for the ceramic coating reapplication, I'll go show him and, you know, kind of see what the experts say. But my plan is to remove it at the 5-year mark regardless. Alright, we have reached the town of San Gregorio. We will be ending the video here, guys. Somewhere here. Depends where we can stop. I don't want to pull over on the dirt road. I don't know. Again, my OCD kind of kicks in. But anyways, I mean, since we're here, I may stop here and check it out. I don't know. We'll see. I did want to talk about the weather. The weather has been really weird. So, I mean, obviously, as you guys know, there's fires in LA. And there's also a fire at a battery storage facility in Monterey, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the bay. And the air quality is pretty bad today. Like, there's a lot of smoke. And obviously it is cloudy, but it's super hazy. And when I looked at the weather, the air quality monitor said like it was like, I think the particles per minute or ppm, ppi, whatever it is, like 100 or something, which isn't the greatest. But yeah. We also need the rain, so hopefully it rains. We haven't had rain in January. It's kind of crazy, actually. But anyways, we have reached the ocean. The Pacific Ocean is here. And I guess we will wrap up the video here. We'll just do a driving end. I'll actually do a pull. So I'm going to turn right. We'll do a pull, and then we'll end the video. So you guys can hear the 2GR sing its song. There you go, we shredded some rubber. I don't think I've ever, I don't know, I didn't lose traction. I guess I just spun the tires. I don't think I've ever done that in this car. And I guess that goes to show that my tires aren't the greatest. So that was actually kind of crazy. Anyways, guys, we will wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.